Being my favorite city in the world, I always try to give the best instructions possible for people to have the most amazing time in Mumbai. Unfortunately, a lot of foreigners don't get to experience the magic of Mumbai because they get too overwhelmed or simply don't know their way around the city. I have made a previous video where I discussed 19 top things to do in Mumbai and how to navigate the city. You can find that video linked in the description below. This video, however, is about the biggest mistakes foreigner tourists make in Mumbai and how to avoid making these mistakes. If you know somebody going to Mumbai, please make sure to share this video with them, and if you're going yourself, I really hope this video helps you to truly experience the magic of Mumbai. To see more of my videos in the future, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications. You can also find more of my videos on foreigner travel in India, linked below. Let's talk about my favorite city in the world and the biggest mistake you shouldn't make in Mumbai. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 biggest mistakes for you today. One is actually a little bit of a bonus, but let's get into it. The first one big misconception about Mumbai is that it's cheap. It's not. Bring some money if you want to travel Mumbai. Obviously, it will be a little bit cheaper than London or New York. But for instance, if you look at Bangkok, I feel like Mumbai is definitely more expensive. It is a very known fact that India is an extremely affordable country to travel in. It is, I think, the most affordable country in the world.
See what it's like to travel with pretty much a business class bus. The ticket cost me 700 rupees.
Where you can definitely travel around on a shoestring budget of $20 a day. However, if you go to Mumbai, you have to calculate a proper budget. Mumbai has some of the most expensive real estate in the world. The world's most expensive house is there. A house that was built for $1 billion. It's like a whole apartment complex and only 4 people live there. It's the first $1 billion home in the world. His name is Antilla, the guy who built it?
No, the building name is...
The building name is Antilla, and it's one house. This whole thing is one house? I do think they have like 600 staff members, but it's a house for just 4 people. Also, food in Mumbai, obviously you have street food, which can be very cheap, but if you want to eat out in a restaurant or something, yeah, the prices are going to be higher. Your prices for accommodation are going to be higher. Transportation is going to be very high because Mumbai is not that very well connected with public transportation. I'm going to get into that on the second point. So if you are going to Mumbai, bring some money, my friends. Don't think it's like a super cheap city. And also, I feel like Mumbai, it's more fun if you bring a proper budget, because then, you know, you can have a drink here and there. You can go out to party. Ooh, the movie theaters are also quite expensive in Mumbai, but I'll get to that later. Bring some money. That is one of the biggest mistakes I see foreigners make. They think India is a budget destination and then they go to Mumbai and they're like, oh, it's so expensive. Yep, Mumbai is expensive. Moving on to biggest mistake number 2. I already mentioned it. Getting around Mumbai is quite hard. It is a massive city, and I feel that is one of the biggest mistakes a lot of foreigners make. Mumbai can easily wear you out if you do not realize how big it actually is. Even when I was going to the Gateway of India in the morning from the north, and then Gateway of India is in the south, it took a 1-hour ride at 5 a.m. in the morning, so there was no traffic. This is my father, Branko.
Hi, good morning everybody.
We are on our way to Gateway of India. It's not even 6 a.m. but we're going to watch sunrise over there.
Mumbai is huge. So if you want to go around Mumbai, please plan accordingly so you can visit some sites that are close to each other and not like run around from north to south or from south to north in one day, which I did with my dad, and it was absolutely exhausting. Even if you are in the Andheri, Juhu Beach, 7 Bungalows, Santa Cruz area, which is kind of like the north, as I like to call it. You can go way more north. It takes quite some time to get from one place to another. So if you want to travel around in Mumbai, I always tell my friends or other foreigners who are coming to Mumbai, take at least 5 days if you want to see the city properly. When I was with my dad, we took 2 days. We saw it, but I have been to Mumbai many times. I don't consider myself a local, by far not, but I do know my way around Mumbai. So if you are with a local, you can take a little bit less days, but if you are just by yourself as a tourist, take at least 5 days. Take it easy, bring bucket loads of patience. Make sure you rest enough because getting from A to B to C can be extremely exhausting. Most importantly, do not forget to enjoy everything that Mumbai has to offer while you're traveling from A to B to C, because Mumbai traffic is one of my most favorite things in the world. It is so entertaining. If you have that mindset that you're already enjoying the journey, I think you will enjoy Mumbai also a lot more. So yeah, just don't underestimate the size of Mumbai and how much time it will take you to properly see the city. That's the biggest reason I see people getting frustrated. They just get so tired and so cranky because things are not moving at their own pace.
We made it to Bandra. Wanted to show my dad the sunset from Bandra Bandstand, or like Bandra Fort.
Good evening.
Yeah. But unfortunately we got stuck in traffic and it took way too long and then we missed the sunset. So.
And I'm like, yeah, it's Mumbai. It's huge. There's a lot of traffic. There's a lot of people. Take it easy, my friends. Biggest mistake number 3 that might actually resolve some of your frustrations with point 1 and point 2 is missing out on the Mumbai local. A lot of people get intimidated by the, the crazy videos that they see of so many people rushing into the Mumbai local. But with all these videos, forget to tell you, whatever. They just want to create a sensation. It does get crazy like that, but that is only during rush hour. If you take the Mumbai local, for instance, at 11 a.m. or 2 p.m. or 11 p.m. like I did with my dad, it can literally be completely empty and you will enjoy the experience so much. On top of that, the Mumbai local, it is like the local slow train, is one of the most fun things to experience because it is indeed slow. The windows are open, so there's always a slight breeze and you can just look outside, you can stand in the doors. It's so slow, like honestly, it's not even dangerous.
How did you like your first Mumbai slow train ride?
I like it.
Yeah?
It's very nice trip, and I enjoy from the sound from the train.
Oh, you like the sound of the train on the tracks?
Yeah.
And on top of being a super fun experience, it is also a very, very efficient way to get from the south of the city to the north of the city. I told you the public transportation in Mumbai is not very well organized, but the slow train is absolutely a must-do experience. So the slow train is exactly that. It is a slow train. If you want to take it from the south side to the north side or the other way around, you will have to take the Churchgate Borivali line. A ticket shouldn't cost you more than 10 or 20 rupees, but this experience is definitely nothing that has to do with money. 10 would recommend. Please don't get intimidated by all those videos you see on the internet. That is only rush hour, which can also be super fun, but if you're intimidated by crowds, then you can just take the local slow train during the downtime. Number 4, biggest mistake, which I feel frustrates the locals more than it actually frustrates the tourists, but it can also frustrate the tourists if you step into the Good Samaritan trap, which I explained in the biggest mistakes not to make while you're traveling in India. So if you come to India and you look around and you only see the problems that you feel that you need to fix, you're not gonna have a good time. I have literally said this to every friend and even my brother and my father who came here, that you need to let India sort its own problems. What you need to do is enjoy the country and contribute to the local economy in a positive way by enjoying your trip to the max and eating all of the Indian food. I will link that video down in the description below if you want to hear me talk extensively about it. What I like to say for now is that the slums are actually people's homes. It is not a tourist attraction. I know there are tours organized to visit the slums, so if you're going with a tour, please just be respectful of how people live and don't feel the need to make them feel bad about their living circumstances. A lot of people in India are just extremely very, very happy and content with everything that they have. So you coming in there and feeling sad for them or disrespectful about the things that they have is a very, very extremely douchey thing to do. I know after Slumdog Millionaire, Dharavi, the biggest slum I think in the world, but definitely the biggest slum in Mumbai, became super popular. I have never been because I just feel like it's so disrespectful. Do I walk into your house as a tourist attraction? No, I just don't feel the need to see that. Obviously, if I have to be there, I have to be there, but otherwise I won't go into a slum as a tourist attraction. If you are going to visit a slum by yourself, please take the time when you visit into account, because going there in the middle of the night might not be the best idea. Mumbai is definitely the safest city in India, and I've walked through a slum in the middle of the night because I didn't know it was a slum. But at the same time, I don't think that's the best idea. You might, upset people, or they might get wrong ideas when they see a tourist, roaming around in a slum at a very strange time. But yeah, my suggestion would always be a slum is not a tourist place. If you don't have any business going there, I feel like it's quite disrespectful to just go there and be like, oh my God, how do these people live? Nah. Maybe that's just my personal opinion, but that is how I feel about it and how I give advice to my friends and other foreigner tourists who ask for my advice. Number 5, on a lot more positive note, Parsi food is very, very famous in Mumbai. Only a lot of foreigners don't know about it. Parsis are the people who came from Iran and they settled in Mumbai. They have their own community. They have very, very specific dishes and foods. And how do I know that it's a big mistake to miss out on that? Because this one keeps missing out on that. Yeah, Mumbai has so much to offer that I haven't been able to go to a Parsi restaurant. Also, I'm a little bit intimidated because I think it's mostly non-vegetarian dishes. But if any of my fellow Mumbaikers who's watching knows a good Parsi restaurant where they also have vegetarian options, please let me know down in the comments below. If you are a non-vegetarian, make sure you go to a Parsi restaurant in Mumbai because the Parsi food is very, very famous and supposedly very, very delicious. Biggest mistake number 6, a very, very light note: not watching any Bollywood movies before you come to the capital of Bollywood, Bombay, Bollywood. You get it? Most Bollywood movies come from Mumbai. So before coming to Mumbai, I would tend to recommend you to watch some Bollywood movies. If you would like to see the sights of Mumbai, I would definitely recommend A Wednesday, which is a really, really good thriller movie. And then we also have Munabai MBBS, which will also show you beautiful sights of Mumbai. And that's more of a kind of a romantic comedy. If my Mumbaikers know more movies that they would recommend to get a little bit of a picture of Mumbai, also again, leave them down in the comments below. And when you get to Mumbai, please make sure to go to a movie theater and watch a Bollywood movie. It is such a fun experience, even though, and like I said, the tickets for the for the Mumbai movie theaters can be extremely expensive. Sometimes it's literally Amsterdam prices. I'm from Amsterdam, that's why I know. And I was like, damn, that's expensive for Indian standards, which again relates to point number 1. Mumbai is not the cheapest city. But yeah, don't miss out on that experience. Watching a Bollywood movie in the capital of Bollywood, it is super fun. Also, watching a Bollywood movie in an Indian movie theater, you will most likely be asked to stand up for the national anthem, which is again a very special experience. We don't have that in the Netherlands where I'm from. If you're worried about the language, yes, most movies will be in Hindi without subtitles. Sometimes they do have subtitles. I have experienced that as well, but mostly they will not. It doesn't matter. The movies are so visual, and if it's a good movie, you won't even be bothered because you don't understand the dialogues, because it will be very clear from all the images.
What did you think of it?
It was interesting. I was able to follow the story even though I didn't understand the language.
Yeah.
It was impressive.
Yeah.
The bonus one, biggest mistake number 7. When in Mumbai, you will probably voluntarily or involuntarily easily catch a sunset. It's very easy to watch a sunset from Bandra Bandstand or Worli Sea Link, or obviously my favorite place in the world, Marine Drive. You will catch a sunset if you're in Mumbai, most likely. But a sunrise in Mumbai is a little bit more difficult because it is on the other side of the city. There's not that many sites over there that you would come across if you don't plan for it. So what I did with my dad, we took a cab at 5 a.m. in the morning. We were at the Gateway of India at 6 a.m. in the morning, and we witnessed a sunrise at the Gateway of India. It was absolutely glorious. If you want the most beautiful pictures in Mumbai, you should definitely go for the sunrise at Gateway of India. Even though it was early in the morning, it was still nice and warm. It was so peaceful, a very rare sight in Mumbai, and it was just absolutely magical. I hope this is helpful for you if you are visiting Mumbai. I have also linked the video that I made with the top things to do in Mumbai down in the description below, so you can watch that one as well. If you'd like to see more of my videos, make sure to subscribe to my channel and also click the little bell icon to get the notifications whenever I post a new video. Make sure to put a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!